Nike.
Hello and welcome to the Wild Protea. My name is Clinton John. Thanks for joining me once again on this fine Monday afternoon. So just before I get into things, one, I just want to ask you to like this video, subscribe here on the YouTube channel, The Fair Digest, as well as the online magazine, thefairdigest.com. And also guys, get your comments in below. This is a fan channel. The whole point is to get the voice of the fans. So get commenting below, let me know what you think. If you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, because I post this on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, comment, I will reply to your comments and I will cover whatever you want me to cover and speak about whatever you want to speak about. That is the whole point, because like I said, I've noticed guys on Twitter and Facebook and stuff having conversations, so I want to kind of bring that all together into one outlet, if you will, and have one voice of the fans. And I must just explain why I'm wearing a Manchester United top today. So I watch a fan channel called the United Stand, and that inspired me. Mark Goldridge inspired me to do that with South African sport, because obviously I'm passionate about South African sport. So massive thank you to the Fair Digest. They gave me the platform and they said to me, listen, you know, you're passionate about this stuff, why don't you do this and start this fan channel for South Africans and make a success of it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So straight into it, day 4, after a bad third day for us. So day 4 began not that great. The tactics this morning weren't great from Faf and the team. Bart did say after the game, after the day's play, that it was a team decision. It came from management and from the players as well. So Wild Protea opened up this morning, 1 over with the old ball. I had no problem with that. However, continuing with that old ball cost us, because it let Ben Stokes get his eye in, and then once he started that way, he was only going to carry on, and then it was difficult to rein them in from there. We did well to take a few wickets, slowed them down a bit. I think they were, with Ben in, they were looking to go and get probably 450, 500 and bat us completely out of the game, and leave only 2 results left: an England win and a draw. But we did okay to restrict them to 438 or 437, 438 to win. So we did come back sort of nicely, but yeah, it's still gonna be a mountain to climb. Having said that, though, England obviously in total control at the moment. But having said that, the fight back from the lads was amazing. Peter Malan debut getting his 60-odd not out, and then Alva, I know a lot of people hate this word, but he showed his nuggety, his grit, his determination to stay there. Got a bit of a soft dismissal, I must admit. I don't think it was out, but the on-field umpire gave it out. So by virtue of that, they couldn't really overturn it, because there was a sound there, but no one knows what that sound was. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then the second wicket to go down, I think it was just a piece of brilliant bowling from Jimmy Anderson. He hasn't taken 580 odd test wickets for nothing, guys. This man is a serious bowler. And if you see how he set Hamza up, into Malan, and then first ball to Hamza, tries to make it go the other way. It didn't go the other way necessarily. Maybe it moved a little bit, but it was enough, because he put the doubt in the batsman's mind that it was going to go the other way, or that it was going to come in, and he just got it to hold its line. And that's a beautiful piece of bowling, and you got to give credit where credit is due. So just looking ahead to the pivotal day tomorrow, day 5. I'm not an advocate of 4-day test cricket. I just explain the facts, and the facts are that no day 5 has made profit in test cricket for a really long time. I'm not sure what the actual stat is, but it's a very long time, and that's why the ICC are thinking of removing that extra day. But now imagine the day was removed now, the game would be a draw, and it would be a poor result when all 3 results are still available there on day 5. But anyway, looking ahead to this pivotal day 5, I think it's going to be really important. It's going to be really important for us to build another partnership now. It's going to be important for, Keshev, who came in as a night watchman. It's going to be really important for him to do his job and really stick it out there, show guts like Nokia did. He's going to probably get a lot of bumpers, but he needs to stick it out, stay there. And his best score is 72. He made it in India against India, so I wouldn't mind a little 72 there from him, and a Milan 100. But I think that 72 would take too long. So I hope he sticks it out, gets a 20 or 30. Hopefully he can try and bat somewhere close till lunch. And then in my mind, Quinton de Kock has to come in to move the game along, because he is the only one in that team in good enough form, and he's already shown that he can get the wood over these English bowlers. So I think if he gets going, we'll be in with a real chance of winning this game. And if we can get to tea time tomorrow, needing another sort of 120, 140 runs in the last session, I think is doable, depending obviously on what the pitch does. Now, it seems to have flattened out quite a bit, but however, having said that, both teams have been able to restrict scoring somewhat. So if one player can come off and get us close, then the rest of the guys are going to have to chip in and do well. I see Milan probably anchoring the innings, just staying there, looking for that, 120, 130, 140 not out, just staying there, making sure that other guys can play around him. You've got stroke makers, you've got Quinny, you've got Faf, you've got Rassi, you've got Proteas who hits a long ball. Vern can hit a long ball as well. So if we need quick runs at the end, we can do that. Also, we can also shut up shop if need be. Faf's shown the capability of playing long innings. He saved the game, I think in Adelaide it was, with him and AB batted for so long. And then, Rusty's shown he can bat for long periods as well in this test match already. So, Vern's shown huge capabilities to bat. Pretorius, I'm unsure of, but I'm sure given the situation he'll try and bat for as long as possible. So looking for a Quinny de Kock masterclass tomorrow to win the game. All 3 results still possible. For England, reverse swing. Now this might be an issue, because Jimmy Anderson is one of the best exponents of reverse swing in the world. And if he gets it going nicely tomorrow, he could run through us pretty quickly. When the ball reverses, it sort of swings late, in or out. We've seen Dale Steyn on numerous occasions. I remember against the Aussies, he was swinging the ball back in late. He murdered Steve Smith, murdered Brad Haddon's middle stump. These are the scenes we could see if the ball starts reversing nicely. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. And then we get through to the second new ball, and that's going to be pivotal for the rest of the game. I think they're only going to get one more new ball. So the fact that they didn't get wickets the first time around with the new ball is going to be pivotal, because the second time around they're going to have to get wickets if they want to get the result that they want, England. And then just touching on what Barcher said after the day's play, I think was talking to his team in a way, saying we've got to take it deep, we've got to bat for long periods, stick it out, stay there, all this kind of, all the things that he was known for. And I think, you can look around and see the backroom staff, and you can see that kind of determination and that grit is always there. And you can see it in the way that the guys went about their innings today. They basically said, you're not going to get my wicket. And they took something special to get Hamza, and it took a dodgy decision perhaps by the umpire to get Algar. So 2 wickets, probably one, magic, another one probably gifted. So I think it's going to be good hard test cricket, hard to get runs, hard to take wickets. Like I said earlier, all 3 results are still possible. From my point of view, I am hoping that it'll either be a draw, a hard-fought draw, maybe like 8 down, guys around the back at the end of the day. That's exciting, you want to see that. And then hopefully I'm hoping that South Africa can pull off the win. I'm hoping for a Quinny de Kock masterclass here. He's going to come in, smash them, maybe get a 70, 80 very quickly, or kind of Stokes innings, give it the innings impetus, and then like I said, you've got Faf, Rassie, and Proteas and guys to come afterwards who can knock off the rest of the runs. Hopefully Milan can stay there and get 100 on debut. That'd be great for him. His record at first class level speaks for itself. 10,000 runs, average of 45, 3200s, 4250s. Experienced campaigner. He'll know what to do in this situation. He'll know he's got to be the linchpin. He's got to just stay there and anchor the innings. So yeah, guys, hopefully that's going to be the situation for us. Hopefully a win, if not a draw. But anything but an English win, please. I want this 90% English support at Newlands is ridiculous, and I want to send them home or send them to PE or wherever they're going with a loss, or at least 1-0 down still. And then just last but not least, I just want to weigh in quickly on the Themba Bavuma situation. Now, obviously there are transformation targets, and they're not being met, but you can't. I don't think you can keep a player just for the sake of hitting a transformation target. It is really important that transformation is high up on the agenda. However, I think that keeping a player just for transformation purposes is wrong. It's detrimental to his confidence. It's detrimental to the team, and he will suffer for it. Themba will be the first to tell you that he hasn't done well. I think over the last year, it's like 290 runs, I think, at average of 13 or 14. And that's just not good enough. Having said that, a lot of guys have underperformed, so it's difficult. It's difficult to single out anyone because the team has largely underperformed. So it is tough on Themba, but it's one of those situations, sometimes it's got to happen. So I have full faith in Themba that he's going to go away, he's going to score runs, get back in the team and help that middle order again, because that middle order needs help. So hopefully Themba, he gets the runs and he comes back strong and has a long career for South Africa, like I think he should. That's pretty much what I have for you guys. So enjoy the 5th day, guys. I will be watching every single ball, and I'll bring the result to you tomorrow. Hopefully I'm standing here with a smile on my face and a South African win or draw. I'll take a draw. And we're going to PE either 1-0 or 2-0 up. Just before I go, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe for me, both here on the YouTube channel as well as the fairdigest.com. The magazine. Also, guys, get your comments in below. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think of the first 4 days play? What do you think of the decision this morning not to take the new ball? And what do you think of the new backroom staff? What do you think the outcome is going to be of the test? Let me know. We can have a conversation. As I hashtag on Twitter, join the conversation, because I want to get the conversation going in South Africa about South African sport that we are passionate about. Guys, thanks again for joining me. I keep thanking you, and have a good evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.